Hi everyone, welcome back to PrettyWell. Dr. Angela here with you. Happy Love Month, happy Heart Health Month. In this video, we're going to focus on things we can do to love up our heart muscles, the actual organ itself. We're going to put out some other videos as well that will focus on things like healthy cholesterol and healthy blood pressure, but in this video, we're going to focus a little bit more on how to take good care of our actual hearts. So several strategies we can think about when thinking about what's good for our hearts. In general, we want to think about ways to keep up the energy to each cell, so how to increase ATP in the cells. We want to think about increasing antioxidants. That's going to protect all of the cells in our heart. Our heart is a muscle, and so nutrients that are going to support muscle function are going to be fantastic for our heart. Think things that support mitochondria, and that's going to be a really good direction. Anything that's great for the mitochondria is going to be very helpful for keeping our hearts healthy. We want to think about things that also help with healthy electrical conduction, so making sure we've got a good amount of minerals in the body and that those nutrients, those electrolytes are able to get across cell membranes effectively, that the conduction is happening properly. So that's another direction we want to think about. And we also want to think about protecting the heart from stressors, long-term stressors. So in addition to oxidative stress, which will be handled by antioxidants, we want to think about chronically elevated blood pressure, chronic stress that could also, in addition to blood pressure, perhaps affect heart rhythm. If things like, improper diet are going on for years and years, we're going to have probably dysregulated blood sugars and lipids. Those things are all stressful for the heart. So focusing on all those areas, and then here are some nutrients that are going to be really great, some supplements that we can easily reach for that are readily available, and I will put information in the description box so you can easily access them and easily learn more about them. If this is the first time you're hearing about them, I'll put some good fun links to some PubMed stuff that you can read about that's interesting. So I'm going to focus on 5 that I use very often in practice. The first one I'm going to focus on, I know pretty much everyone has heard of, but we'll talk about a few things that maybe you guys don't know about this nutrient, is CoQ10. CoQ10 is a superstar antioxidant. It's really effective and helpful for slowing down cellular damage and cellular aging. So really keeping the cells of our heart muscle in good shape for a long period of time. It really helps increase the ATP production in the heart. So that's really going to help with heart muscle performance. So the heart's ability to contract and pump out blood well. And so it's going to help certainly with exercise, for any of us trying to exercise, and people who are having higher demands, who are athletes, very, very helpful. Also, sometimes when our heart muscle gets damaged, increasing CoQ10 can really help speed up the healing and the performance of the heart. So this would be in situations where people have had heart attacks. If people have enlarged hearts, so congestive heart failure, CoQ10 is very helpful in rehabilitating the heart and helping with increasing heart muscle function. So CoQ10 is just really wonderful across the board. Another area to really know we need more CoQ10 is if we're on statin medications for cholesterol, the body's ability to make CoQ10 will be decreased. And so there's a higher need for CoQ10 for people who are on statin medications. But even for those who are not on statins, CoQ10 is a wonderful nutrient to use for heart health. You can certainly test baselines with nutrient panels to see what your CoQ10 status is, what your general antioxidant status is. So that's, very fun to do. But CoQ10 is very safe, very non-toxic in any way. It's just a little bit pricey, but I use CoQ10 in high doses all the time for a variety of heart health issues. So have some fun using more CoQ10. The next one on our list is carnitine. Carnitine is a very effective nutrient for supporting the health of muscles, and the heart is a muscle. So it's really going to help us with heart performance, really supporting healthy heart muscle contraction and getting blood out, supporting healthy heart rhythm. Carnitine's a really good one to reach for. What else to say about carnitine? Well, carnitine, so just think about, since the heart is a muscle, anything that supports healthy mitochondrial function is going to be supportive of all muscles, including the heart. So that's just a really good direction. So there's a lot of literature out there nowadays that talks about supporting mitochondrial health. So anything you read that supports mitochondrial health is going to be good for the heart, including carnitine. Next on our list is taurine. I think taurine is kind of an unsung hero when it comes to heart health. Taurine can really be helpful for regulating heart rhythm health, sometimes due to stress, sometimes due to excessive intake of stimulants like caffeine. We can have our heart rhythm start to do funny things, have some palpitations at times. Taurine's really good at calming that sort of thing down. Taurine's also very helpful at calming the nervous system down, and sometimes due to emotional stress, we end up with palpitations and stress on the heart. So knowing that if there's high blood pressure, high stress, taurine would be a good one to reach for. It is effective on some of the angiotensin II pathways as well, and it's a catecholamine blocker. So lots of interesting ways that taurine helps to lower blood pressure and keep our heart muscle itself healthy and keep the heart, the signaling of the electrolytes, so the conduction, the heart rhythm healthy. Taurine's very helpful for that. Next on the list, let's talk about Hawthorne. Hawthorne is a fantastic antioxidant. It comes from a berry. It also is going to be very helpful for lowering blood pressure and increasing blood flow to the heart. So very healing when we're getting more blood flow and perfusion to the heart. Finally on this list, magnesium. Magnesium, we talk about magnesium so often and in so many videos, but it really is so effective. It is a cofactor in over 300 biochemical reactions in the body. It's going to help decrease blood pressure. It's going to help bring more blood to the heart. It's going to help increase the energy of the heart muscle and help keep the heart rhythm really healthy. So I'll put these all in the description box so you can easily get the recap there, but these are all really wonderful, helpful, non-toxic supplements that can be used for heart health. Of course, anytime you're introducing anything new, let your doctors know, your general doctors, your cardiologists, let everybody on your team know what you're taking so they can help manage any prescription medications that might need to be adjusted over time around your supplements. But in general, these are very helpful, very safe nutrients and supplements that most of us will all benefit from. Hope that helps you keep your heart very healthy and happy. Happy Heart Month. We'll see you back here next week. Keep the questions coming. Keep the content requests coming. Thank you so much for being a part of the community. Dr. Patty and I love you all.